Hotel Transylvania 3 Monsters Overboard, surprisingly a pretty decent game. Monsters Overboard is a Pikmin-styled game in the world of Hotel Transylvania, and at first I was expecting an awful game as you're immediately smacked with a cutscene that couldn't even be bothered to be animated. But as the game went on, it began to surprise me. This game features 3 islands and allows you to play as 2 different characters, Drac and Mavis. I would switch back and forth between the 2 as their dialogue and jokes got really repetitive after being in the same area after a while. I imagine you could rush through this game in less than 5 hours, however I actually enjoyed playing this game so much, and this game has such a great trophy list that I played to platinum this game, which took me 8 hours to do. The idea of the game is pretty simple. You start out with these 2 flying monsters, and you use them to attack creatures in your way. These creatures will then drop a gem, and you have to carry this gem back to a portal, which will give you a larger party. And on all 3 islands there's a character from the movies for you to save, and saving them will give you a new monster type to bring with you that will give you new opportunities not only to progress through the levels, but go back and explore previously unreachable areas for a treasure. And thankfully the treasures aren't just trophy progress. They make your time with this game far more enjoyable, so are definitely worth going back for as you unlock these new characters. They'll do things like increase the amount you can bring with you, increase your speed, increase the amount gems reward you, reveal treasure locations on the map, more importantly increase the time you're allowed on the island. That's right, you're being timed. This is how the game offers challenge. You're not able to just take your time and freely explore. When time runs out, you're taken back to the ship. You're given your new treasure if you found one, and then you select which portal to start from and attempt to get deeper into the level the next time. You have to balance progress with bringing back gems. Bringing them back is so important because you are able to lose monsters in battle. They only take 1 hit to die, and battles can get a bit tough at times, having you look out for attack cues and call them back in. Though these are also the most frustrating moments of the game, as you have to switch to the different forms to command them. So eventually I stuck to 1 type for battling, and things became less frustrating. But this is a lot of environmental puzzles, blocking smell beams, weighing down pressure pads, creating bridges, opening doors, all of which is done with different characters, so keeping a variety with you at all times is necessary. There are a few annoying bugs, such as characters getting stuck on rocks. This wasn't too frequent, but definitely frequent enough to be noticed. And this can be frustrating for those that are hurting for creatures, because you basically have to just let those creatures die and move on. There's also a moment in the final island where it's possible to get stuck in an area. You're not able to call in monsters at will or switch your party for other monsters. You have to do it at the portal. So I got to a point where my little werewolf monsters were all dead, and I needed one to progress. So I had to drop all my gems and end the night early, and go back in and try it again. Thankfully enemies do stay dead, so this wasn't too much of an issue, but still a little annoying. And at the end of these levels you'll take on a boss, and to me these bosses actually get easier as the game goes on. The second one being a bit confusing though, and does a poor job of progression indicators. I had to YouTube the solution. Not an ideal situation for a game that is geared towards children. Monsters Overboard is overall actually okay of a game. There's not much here in terms of story, so your search for Neptune's compass pieces to get out of the Bermuda Triangle isn't going to substitute for the movie experience, but I still had fun. I give Hotel Transylvania 3 Monsters Overboard a 6 out of 10. If you played Hotel Transylvania 3 Monsters Overboard, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up. If you liked the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thanks for watching.
Oh, great statue! Give me your imperite! Zoom! Sheesh, darn sand gets into everything.
If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon so that I can continue to bring you reviews for all the newest games at patreon.com/superkengaming. You'll get access to early audio and video versions of reviews, exclusive Let's Play videos, and you'll even get to choose the game I play next. Thanks for watching, and of course, stay beautiful.